Truly, this country was badly mismanaged. The economy was badly mismanaged. This is not to blame anyone.
Truly, na APC government na ruined the economy. That is the administration of Muhammadu Buhari scattered the economy, destroyed the economy. Oh, wow. Somebody will be the chairman of this particular political party to admit, say, na in party, na scatter the economy. What does that mean? What does that really mean?
What do I do mean? Don't have it on the TV. We meet on the street and we fight it out.
Hey!
And in fact, once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven. Why are you in a hurry for your sins to be forgiven?
If you are angry because you wanted to be deputy governor and you lost the election in Ogun State, is that the reason you'll be so paranoid that every opportunity you want to abuse me? You want to abuse me, don't have it on the TV. We meet on the street and we fight it out.
Adams Oshiomhole will be former NLC chairman and former APC National Working Committee chairman and also a senator right now, former governor of Edo State. He don't challenge Reuben Abati. Say, if you shot for you, if you know say he shot for you, come out for streets, make we fight. And not be me say make you not be deputy governor for inside Ogun State where you contest for. Come out for street, make we fight. Welcome to Update with Precious. Now, here they bring on the best and the most and all the things and what they happen for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Enye. It always suits my belly to bring on the things that they happen for inside Nigeria. So, Adams Oshiomhole will be the former NLC chairman and also the former governor of Edo State and also the former National Working Committee chairman of the APC, the ruling party. And in the senator will be said to represent Edo State, Edo North, precisely for inside Edo State. It don't come as can challenge television presenter and of course journalist Reuben Abati of Arise Television say, if it's sure for you, come out, make we fight. Come out, make we fight. Now, a lot of people go to wonder why he go make this kind of statement, especially now for public television himself make up yesterday night when he be say be there inside politics today for inside channels television. And for there now he come begin talk. He said that thing wall of don't they talk things. Say and they tell people say once you enter APC, your sins will be forgiven. Once you enter APC, say if you show now, make gonna show the full video. If you show on our way, make on show the full video. You don't hear that thing.
And in fact, once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven.
Exactly. So say this is the one that they always talk. Say if you show on our way, make on video. Why? Because of say Reuben Abati when he be the interview Okowa, the governor of Delta State, former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, he been mentioned say, oh, say people they talk, say in fact he take a swipe at him, talking, say you seek permission for Adams Oshiomhole hand so that your sin go dey forgiven because some people they talk say now because of your sin now wetin make that is your case with EFCC now wetin make you need to port to APC and waiting make you port to APC.
Your critics have joined this conversation and they're already sending messages.
Yeah.
Someone just sent me a message saying, I should ask you, that were you arrested by the EFCC or not? And is it true that it was Senator Adams Oshiomhole who advised you that if you join the APC, your sins will be forgiven once you join the APC? And why are you in a hurry for your sins to be forgiven? So I'm sure some of them will send more questions.
In the first instance, there are no sins to be forgiven because no sins were committed. That is number one. Two, I was not arrested.
Like I said, that's in no sweet. Adams Oshiomhole Bella at all. The team worrying Bella, it turning Bella. He say, come here, Reuben Abati. That's so now he can't raise that matter yesterday. Come talk, say, excuse me, for national television, say, all these people where they talk this thing about me, especially Reuben Abati, will come out, come they talk this kind of thing then. Say, it can't begin give instances and the reason we make a talk waiting a talk then. Say, waiting people they think say a talk, no but waiting a talk. Can't challenge all media houses. Say, if you show on our way, I'm not gonna show the full video where it be say, I talk that in what on, they always accuse me, say I talk. What channel is he talking for channels television?
In anything I do, I take it seriously, but sometimes I realize that you have to have some humor, to warm up an environment. I was national chairman and President Buhari came to Benin to flag off presidential campaign. And as usual, several PDP stalwarts came to join the APC. And one of them is called Ilwobi. I come from Edo State, I come from Edo North. The language of Edo Central and Edo North is more or less the same, even in Edo South. Il-Wobe means I don't do bad. And I just jokingly said to the young boys, okay, now you have been in a party of bad people, people deceiving people. Now I'm happy now that you have left them to come and join APC. Then you will live up to your father's name, which is Il-Obe. You will no longer do bad. Because obey means evil in our language. I will not do it means I will not do evil. So now you will live as a progressive. This has nothing to do whatsoever with corruption. This guy was not even holding, he was not a public officer, whether at the state level or federal level. He wasn't known to me even as a contractor. So how people could whip this, and why it hurt me, I had to speak about it that day, is that those journalists who paraded, they know better. Because I challenged them to play that tape. They have the tape. Because this was an event covered live. For not a secret outing. So let them play it back and say, fact check. This is what Oshiomhole said. But they just choose to continue to use it. I was particularly shocked that an otherwise a very senior editor who asked someone like the immediate past governor of Delta State, Okowa, did you, in a very mischievous manner, with due respect to him, somebody said I should ask you, did you get permission from Oshiomhole that your sin will now be forgiven before you now decide to decamp to APC? And I think the guy didn't quite understand that the question was informed by just mischief. And the man tried to answer. I said, no, he has not even met me for a long time, which is true. And he worked with Obaseki against me, which is also true. But when we met on stage that day, I said, my brother, having been a governor and I was a governor, we are friends. So, but we'll be put aside by different party divides. So now we are back together, hopefully for never to part no more. So how can anybody do that? And I believe that this is just the art of mischief makers. They prefer to take the negative side. Now, how can you ask, what is my status? Like you rightly said, I am now in the legislature. Is the legislature responsible for prosecution of anybody involved in the wrongdoing? And what will be the wrongdoing? And so it was just mischief. So I had to remind those people that one of them, who's the man who made that statement, he himself was invited by EFCC. After he had abused Jonathan as much as he could, Jonathan brought him on board to become his spokesman. And he became a spokesman, in my view, shamelessly. You don't condemn Padediam, I end up consuming it all over. And thereafter, EFCC arrested him too. And I said, was I the one who granted him bail to leave PDP now to become where he is? Because I noticed that consistently. Even on Labor Day, he was saying, some Labor leaders who have been involved in picketing, they fought for workers. He couldn't even credit me with that fact that I led protest. This is the guy who wrote Oshiomhole, the people's president, when I was president of the NSC. Rather credit me with that, they say, when they leave NSC, they now go and become governors, then they become senators. I say, if you are angry because you wanted to be deputy governor and you lost the election in Ogun State, is that the reason you'll be so paranoid that every opportunity you want to abuse me? You want to abuse me, don't have it on the TV, we meet on the street, and we fight it out.
You go really blame people when they think like that. Because people don't see people where be say get alleged corruption cases for inside other political parties where they belong to. But once they enter inside APC, those cases just die down. They didn't see anything for the case again. People, they talk about Godswill Akpabio, the now Senate president. People don't talk about Ojos Okalo. People don't talk about different people the way be say don't get perceived corruption cases. And once it be say they don't enter inside the party, the case can't whistle out, can't die off. It can't be like say the case, they need to talk about them again. So now waiting make people they take that your statement seriously. So will you blame them? People, if I sit down now, I can recount so many other cases. People they think say because of say they bought to your party, their sins don't they forgiven. And of course, their case no can get headway again. When they hear much about their case again. Unless how waiting it be say Yahaya Bello do and other people do it be say no fit drag them in that same manner. I mean, just look at it. You go blame people for that, having that misconception or thinking the way they think. Well, now when we don't hear in own part of the story, make we go even watch.
I would like to dance, but to be honest, Mr. President has subjected all of us to fasting today, and we have all been fasting. And when you are fasting, you don't make long speeches. But I'm told there are a lot of very, very senior people from PDP who have decided to join forces with President Buhari to take the broom to sweep away PDP and to continue to ensure that APC is going to preside all over Nigeria. It includes my own brother, my friend, who comes from my own clan, Harry Duke Tenebe. He's the former organizing secretary of PDP. And we also have former vice chairman, PDP, and leader of Edo North of PDP. We also have my brother, Chief Esheshi Godwin. He's also former council chairman and my very dear friend. And we have quite a number of other leaders who have come. Tony Ilwobe. Ilwobe means I don't do bad. And in fact, once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven.
Now we don't see Reuben Abati's side, we don't see his own side, and we're not seeing only Reuben Abati. People, they always talk that thing from time to time. All of us, they also always talk about and here and there. Every time, we'd always make reference to that statement. And maybe not because of the clip of that statement we will say, or maybe that's exactly what he said because it came out of his mouth. Did it not come out of his mouth? Now, this, now the full video for inside that time where be say, then be the decamp for inside PDP to APC. And this now the particular man incident when we can talk that. So now we don't see, say, Adams Oshiomhole, perhaps they're right for what in be say in talk. And it not actually mean I'm in that context. But I know fit no, because people away from Edo State and then go interpret and pass. This man name where he call like this, where he call, you sure say now waiting a talk, not gonna help us interpret him. But if that is the case, why EBC sometimes we say we like Wahala too much? Why would they like to turn things around, make it look differently, make it look the other way? Because Ogana don't come and come cry, talk, say, let me do am. I be EFCC. How I go you stop something like that? How I go you stop person judgment? I be EFCC, but then we don't get a clearer context of waiting EBC even talk about. Say, do you know that even in the course of this conversation, Adams Oshiomhole actually own up to the fact, say, truly na APC government na ruined the economy for 2020. That is the administration of Muhammadu Buhari scattered the economy, destroyed the economy. Oh, wow. Somebody will be the chairman of this particular political party to admit, say, na in party, na in scatter the economy. What does that mean? What does that really mean? For person will be the chairman of the political party to talk, say, oh, the economy where Tinubu meet was ruined, it was destroyed in 2020. What does it mean? Go watch and when you talk.
Economic environment that was inherited by this government. We expect that in 24 months, it will have fixed all those problems and Nigeria will be back. Truly, this country was badly mismanaged. The economy was badly mismanaged. This is not to blame anyone, but this is to speak to facts. So I think I can say that I think the worst is over. We are going to begin to witness improvement in quality of standard of living. I expect that all the other players of labor who are benefiting from some of the courageous decisions that the president has taken will ensure that, talking about trickle down, for me it's not trickle down, that they pay living wage. Because when you pay workers living wage, the money they earn, the only people who look inward in their consumption pattern are salary earners. So when they are able to political party, the Labour Party and the Conservative Party, same can be said for America. What is the volume of American documents? But leaders are supposed to have a sense of justice and fairness.
Well, I don't bring the card for inside table. Make on a use on a mouth. You see what's in the happen. Put your mouth for inside the talk. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your reaction, and also make sure you follow this platform here where they do true and unbiased journalism, not be blogging. I appreciate it, Anna. Thank you so much. Bye.